welcome to Fort Worth, Texas. Amon G. Carter Stadium has become a showplace, and the home of the TCU Horned Frogs is fired up and ready for this one. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week. The West Virginia Mountaineers taking on the winners of 7 straight, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Horned Frogs will kick this away to get us going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stopping at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the Mountaineers offense making their way on the field today. And here comes that star wide receiver. He's got the bounce, the aura. He walks on the field with some swag saying, I'm the man, and I know it.
Well, he certainly does, and you know what? He probably should. It's founded on all the hard work that he puts in, the dedication in the summertime during practice. You can see some of the defensive backs watch him as he warms up, studying him, because they know it's going to be a long day trying to deal with this receiver.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Getting set. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after they didn't completion on first down. Catch made over the middle.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. And the Mountaineers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. A handoff from the shotgun. It's a spin move to extend the play and pick up a few extra yards. Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
We'll try the ground game here with the running back. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Ball handed off. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Can he reach the end zone? And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. Hold it. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Now it's second down here. The shotgun running play call. And the defense wraps him up.
This defensive coordinator makes some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So TCU's offense comes out for their first possession today. And how about the game within a game today? The running back coming downhill, the linebacker coming up to meet him. We expect some collisions on this field today.
Yeah, this linebacker's going to have his hands full because this running back is a difficult guy to contain. Both guys know where each other's going to be lined up at all times. It's just going to come down to which guy can come up and make a play against the other.
Second down after that run on the previous play. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Sticking with the running game. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Short pass finds the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Touchdown, TCU. Made the defense look slow that time.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When a quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
And the PAT is good. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now they get set to kick it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the TCU offense takes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. The play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 1. Brings up second down.
So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of 1. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he knocks that one right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made after a big gain. The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line. Mountaineers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the Mountaineers pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down. 7th play of the drive coming up. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. The game picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 37th. The Mountaineers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. He also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The ball is caught. Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football.
Got space looking for the end zone here. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the returner will be brought down. And the Horned Frogs Hornfrogs offense takes the field now. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. In the clear at the 25. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quick throw over the middle. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They cannot stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Now the important point after attempt. PAT puts him up 3.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Makes it second and medium. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where is that bit? They finally get to him behind the line.
The pocket breaking down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Boy, this offensive line is so caught up in making sure that they're accounting for the defensive line. Nobody sees the inside linebacker. He comes home on a blitz and gets the sack.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage seam gets the returner to the ground. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a quick grab. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch is made down the middle. And he'll get the first down yardage before they finally bring him down. The Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And he drops back in the gun. Caught near the goal line. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinators calling good plays. The quarterback and the...
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Send the back in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for a deep completion. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin O'Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Fort Worth. And we can't get very far into this halftime breakdown without talking about that stud linebacker. But the kid's been everywhere all at once through 2 quarters. From clogging gaps to causing turnovers, he's been a one-man gang. Public enemy number 1 for that opposing sideline. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
Away to start the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the TCU offense takes the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. And the Horned Frogs will have 1st and 10 here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Finally brought down, but it's an explosive gain. Ball all the way to the 21. And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target.
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, TCU.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Back's got it again. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Important second down play coming up. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package.
He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian. And the beatdown continues. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. For what in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. The Mountaineers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, West Virginia. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
From the shotgun, drops back. And he goes down, but there's also a flag down. If it's on the defense, it's going to be a first down. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner tackled right there. That's where we'll start the drive. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. First down here for this offense. Now here's the toss play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Snags the quick throw. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The Horned Frogs keep the football on the move. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Hand off to the single back. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Becoming a long drive, the 9th play coming up.
They pick up a completion. It doesn't get big yards, but you know what? Enough for the first down. Let's move the sticks.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
With the defense coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
He'll hand it off. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Bringing pressure. Fighting off the defender. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going. The Mountaineers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he pulls it in for a big gain. Explosive play. The gain moves the ball all the way to the 30. The offense really clicking here. Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Extending the play now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Physical run, breaks through a tackle. The ball is loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hand on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
TCU offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the second down play. Oh, it's a reverse. He shreds the tackle. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
They're going to run it. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And the Horned Frogs will send their punt team onto the field.
4th down coming up.
Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this game. Well, they had some high hopes, Kirk, coming into this game. They practiced well, prepared well. They were optimistic, but things just did not work out. And that's a tough loss.
Yeah, their opponent just made more plays than they did, plain and simple. But there's a lot to learn from losses like this, and the smart coaches know how to use them to motivate their team moving forward.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the Mountaineers and a fan base that has been, shall we say, preparing. It's early in the morning for the battle we have in store. We have a top 25 class between two of the best teams in the sport and both hoping to enhance their postseason resume. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Mountaineers will put toe to leather and we'll get started. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So Texas's offense takes the field for the first time today. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver.
He's got that speed, and it just, you see DBs, they're probably watching him come on the field right now, and they understand it's going to be a long game. This guy can go get it. He can run. He can do a little bit of everything at the wide receiver spot.
Looking to throw, it's Rhodes. Gets it out fast. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Here's the handoff. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The play action fake. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. And the Longhorns are flying down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. This defense needing this energy from the crowd in a goal-to-go situation. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Texas!
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So West Virginia's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. You know, David, both of these teams have a strong safety that can support the run and also disruptive in the passing game.
I mean, it's just so nice to have a guy that's so physical, like a linebacker, but also can play like a DB. These guys are really revolutionizing defenses.
They hit people, too. They are heat-seeking missiles. Nobody wants to run over the middle of the field against these guys.
On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. And the Mountaineers get it past the sticks.
how's that for being aggressive? Early in the game, fourth down, in your own territory, and you go for it. And then your offense is able to come up with the big play, generate a ton of momentum, and stay on the field. That is impressive.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Not even a moment of anxiety in that decision. 4th and 1, yep, we're going.
Well, this isn't even a discussion in the headset. Like, this is automatic, autopilot. Like, 4th and 1, we're going for it every single time.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Flips it out to the back. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Mountaineers have pushed it inside the 20. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Moving away from pressure. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. Pocket starts to collapse. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. They'll power it inside with the fullback. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And he is stuffed. And I think the reason he's stuffed there is, think about it. The only time you really give the ball to the fullback is short yardage situations. The defense knew it was coming.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineer. Timely decisions, effective play management helps him get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense...
It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Slips through the line. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Longhorn. He is a field-flipping machine. Taking on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're just about to boot it away, full of energy after housing that last kickoff. First down for this offense. The back goes in motion. Comes out throwing on first down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen, and that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Fires it into traffic, and it's picked off. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. Line gets set, first down. They'll go to the ground. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's second and 1. They move the tight end all over. Looking for a crease. It's Daniel. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
Leaves it with the running back. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Slams it ahead. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
This is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
And he'll be brought down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Between the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and try his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He'll start this drive firing. Coming after him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Finds the tight end. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
You know, the tight end's going to have to do a better job of separating and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football. That time just couldn't create it, and as a result, as soon as he made the catch, he was brought to the ground, setting up fourth down.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that. The offense lining up for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. The give to the big fullback. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second. The expressway is wide open. He's at the 10. Touchdown, West Virginia. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
You can feel the momentum starting to swing in this stadium. It's 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Mountaineers with the 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Mountaineers are on the move.
West Virginia.
Looking to move it through the air. He finds his man. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the 1st down.
This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. This is hardly a surprise. After converting their first 2 4th down attempts, they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking for the end zone. And that pass intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I tell you what.
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back.
Looking for a deep man. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. They're trying to get to it. And they got him for the sack.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power, you just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
Well, the offense set for a 1st down play. Quarterback will audible. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Trying to burn this defensive back. And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep along the left sideline.
Ooh, the defense so lucky that was not a touchdown. The offense saw an opportunity to take a chance and take a shot. And they executed that play beautifully.
Didn't take him long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on 1st down. Fullback's got it. Touchdown, Mountaineer! Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing.
And then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. From Steve Slayton to Pat White to Pat McAfee, they love their Mountaineers in Morgantown. And in a place known for yan dogs and pepperoni rolls, probably some liquid refreshments, the Mountaineer faithful ready to go here in Morgantown. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the West Virginia. The offense starts with a short field. The give to the back. They'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Getting some heat. Makes a man miss. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The Mountaineers are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the linebacker showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And, David, this defense just has their hands full. There's so many different weapons on the other side of the field that can hurt you, right? It's not just running backs. It's not just wide receivers and tight ends. This quarterback is a major threat when he decides to take off.
And it just makes me pause. It makes me slow down a little bit when I start to get upfield because I got to stop and worry about the running back, and now I got to worry about the quarterback run. So much to look at. It takes a lot of discipline to stop these designed quarterback runs.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Got him downfield. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. He looks that one in nicely. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Got his man. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. He'll go. Offense getting set for 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass cover.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's got it. A spender fella, and he's loose. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's caught! Touchdown, West Virginia! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that up to touchdown.
And this quarterback has been dialed in.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And they're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. He's looking to throw. Going to take a shot at this DB. Makes the catch on the left.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
And the throw to the sideline is complete. Won't be enough for the 1st down. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? Quarterback checking off. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Finds his tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming, defense trying to rise up. Working that left side now. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They're going to throw it again. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineer! The mantra is always... 1st down here for the offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass, using the quick game. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a 1st down.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominated at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, running back gets to give.
Small game, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him out of the run game. You've got to do a lot of this.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. He now has 84 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And the stomping has commenced.
Wow, this offense.
On first down, here comes this offense. He's going to pass. It's complete on the right side. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Now on the counter. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain.
No doubt offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything. And this
gonna let it fly. Catch and stride inside the 15. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Motion from the offense. Quick pass on the jet motion. Touchdown, West Virginia! And the punishment has been extended. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
West Virginia.
He wants to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Snags it inside the 20. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense...
Offense set on first down. The give and tick, 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 tick.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great game.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got him, and they convert. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Back open in the middle. They're able to make the stop, but this offense running plays and racking up yards all the way to the end as they get the W. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, Dave Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Waco, Texas, home of the Baylor Bears and McLean Stadium. Boats lining the brasses as the Baylor line is ready to welcome the Bears onto the field. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Baylor Bears. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Mountaineers will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Baylor's offense will get the first crack at it here. When your quarterback takes the field, you want him to look just like this guy, exuding confidence.
Yeah, the it factor. He's the man. Nobody questions it. Everybody on this team knows they've got his back, and he's the leader.
Everybody in this stadium also knows the offense goes as this guy goes. He has got to play well today.
The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. You don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He's got it. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Mountaineers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
Yeah, I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game?
Oh, look out! Smashes him with the stiff arm. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
And you see so many of these plays now in today's football. Wide receiver coming in motion, and the quarterback catches it, just flips it forward. That's a completed pass. You see the big plays where it just lets him get on the edge really, really quickly. And if he drops the football coming in motion, it's just an incomplete pass.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. The kickoff team out there getting set. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And this defense picking up right where it left off. Last week put a great game together, really shut down an opponent. Now you can tell, man, they're going to make you earn everything you get. This offense is going to have to find a way to find some holes because we haven't seen them the last couple of weeks.
And the Bears come to the line in the hurry up. third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? To the ground to try to move the chains. The Bears get enough to move the chains. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Quick strike complete. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Quick completion on the out route. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. The RPO, it's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now on 2nd down. Off play action. He's got him in the flat. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. Unloads quickly. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. On first down from the 13-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They knock him down after a pickup of 4. Ball is at the 9-yard line. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. They'll play it safe and try for 3. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. To the ground with the back. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Got his man quickly. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? After the first down completion, it's 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Tackle is made after the first down. The give to the left. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. On second down, he'll let it fly. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Auburn is in serious trouble right now. I hope that coach is renting and not buying there on the Plains, because that could be a bad investment. They're trailing by 14 to LSU. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. The Bears want to move quickly. Trying play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Nice move there. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. And the Bears have this offense rolling. They'll throw it on first down. Forced out of the pocket. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down. Here comes the offense on second down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Gets it out fast.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. That can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Fires to the tight end. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bears line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop bleeding right now.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Flushed out of the pocket. Takes a shot as he lets it go. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. I don't know if this is the time for this type of risk. Offense going for it inside its own 40. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Jamison. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And I love working with slot receivers. And you see so much of that. It's about matchups, right? I can put a fast guy in that slot, maybe get him matched up on a linebacker or a safety. I like working those guys in those matchups. Favorable for the offense for sure.
They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. And the Mountaineers are threatening in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. That is no good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys.
That's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Running out of time here in the 1st half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Power football with the run. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. And the Bears will send out the punt unit. Here's the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely.
He'll take the deep shot. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Hauls it in. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
The Mountaineers line it up with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. He's looking to throw. It's complete. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Big fullback's got it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. 4th and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive? Give to the big fullback. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, West Virginia.
And a 4th and goal situation. Bring in the beef. The goal line package, all the heavy guys, the tight ends, and just pound the rock when you need it. Running back falling forward, getting the touchdown. Offense just went big on your booty.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They're lining up to boot it away.
Set to kick this one away.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Waco. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. And with that, let's send it back to the guys along the banks of the Brazos River at McLean Stadium.
The Bears will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are. This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. And the Mountaineers are marching down the field. Leaves it with the back. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
They'll leave it with him. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Gets it out quickly. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. And the Mountaineers have pushed it inside the 20. They'll try the run. Pull down after a gain of 5. It's at the 9-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. He's up to 51 yards rushing, and he is a virtual lock to have a 1,200-yard season. The Mountaineers will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And the beatdown has ensued.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Temple is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Hall of Famer Joe Klecko should never be counted out of any game. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Navy. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Using the quick game. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Gets it to the back. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Hand off from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try. It's good. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. The give to the tailback. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And now on first down after converting with the run. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught. Second down coming up. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Still on his feet at the 45. Can anyone catch him? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And the pummeling has started.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 35-6. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. The kickoff unit about to go to work. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'll be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him. And they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here late.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. A 3rd and long coming up here. Defense. He's loose down the left side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown Bears! The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives. And coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some...
Oh, the ball's on the ground. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Shakes off the tackler. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. He's going to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and they corral the ball so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. This is a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Kingsbury. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
3rd and long situation. We're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. 1st down here for the offense. trying to start the drive with a pass. Got his man on the right. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point, and every second is precious. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Pressure coming. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's caught. Offense will use a timeout with 28 kicks remaining. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
The Bears moving quickly to the line. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. And after this play, the cake will be baked.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting...
Fires the pass, intercepted. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
After this, it'll be a wrap. Going up top on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you. Put up a bunch of points and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to Ames, Iowa, home of Iowa State, and these Cyclones have been looking to gather strength all morning long. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on another team from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. A strike downfield. Touchdown, West Virginia. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
This offense is high octane, boy, and you just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and short. They'll give it to the back. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. He's looking to throw it. He's got his man. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? But if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
They'll go with a direct snap. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Well, somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Slings it. It's caught downfield. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. First down to start the drive after the bridge. Looking to move it through the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. They've got the screen set up. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Yeah, and that's a nice job selling it by the offense, dropping back, making it look like it's pass. That running back slipping out of the backfield, throwing him the football, getting a dynamic playmaker in space, and he says, I got this, I'll do the rest, and gets the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Iowa State sending the offense back out. To the air on first down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Makes the catch and a huge play on the left side. The Cyclones headed quickly to the line.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Out of the backfield, he's open. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Looking downfield, it's Breeze. He's got it down the middle. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. From the gun, running back on the move. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Dialing up a second down pass play. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Finds his man, it's Wiggins. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. On fourth down, going to the air. He's got it. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Cyclones have it in scoring position on first and goal. They're working that left side. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Second and goal coming up.
Brings up second and goal.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
That is how it's done. It's go time in the red zone, 3rd and goal. We need a sack, need a big play. That was a monster sack by the defense. Let's go.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Absolutely perfect. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to put it away. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Jamison. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. We make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
There's just not a lot of great play calls, guys, for 3rd in California. So you hand it off, you try to get some of that yardage back, and see what happens next.
A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field.
Well, you got to have a lot of confidence in your offensive line to go for it in that situation of the field at this juncture of the game. But this head coach does, and his offense shows you why. Great job up front getting some push, and the running back knew exactly where he needed to go.
Pass interference, defense.
Defense trying to be physical in pass coverage took it a little too far, and the offense will pick up the 1st down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. They're bringing heat. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, going up top. He'll take another shot here. Makes the catch. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Number 16.
One more snap coming before halftime. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They'll throw it on 1st down. He lets one fly deep. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very intriguing first 2 quarters of football in Ames. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Jack Trice Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Cyclones will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. Bringing it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff. 17.
At the 17, and the
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They'll open the second half on the ground. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Floating away. He's looking on the right side. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He makes the connection. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
He'll fire to his right. It's complete. A huge pickup. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the 3rd quarter.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Feeling some heat. It's complete to the right. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's going to be just short of the 1st down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. They've converted twice on 4th down so far. Will they make it 3? Finds the tight end. He's not going to... A 1st down for the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Going deep. He's got it down the left. He's loose. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And the route is on.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They're going to throw it to start the drive. It's complete on the right side. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Jamison. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Mountaineers are in the red zone. Looking to pass on 2nd down. He's got the back in the middle. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And the stomping has commenced. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything...
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. The inside handoff. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Offenses ice football games in the fourth quarter by running the football, and that's what these guys are trying to do right now, right? We're going to bleed the clock. We're going to stay on the field. It doesn't matter if the defense...
Touchdown, West Virginia! And the punishment has been extended.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Ball is free. And the defense has got it, and they're trying to pick up some yards. First down for this offense. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
This offense is aggressive on fourth down. 2 for 3 so far today, and they're still on the field. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. The Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. They're going to test the right side with this one. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Handoff from the gun. At the 45, on his way. Guys, he's up to 103 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. At the 20, he's got space. And there they go again, another huge gain on the ground.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big when he gets that handoff going to the right and he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just... And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finished it off with the score from the 4.
Iowa State 17.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Anger. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best.
Fires into traffic, picked off. Didn't find much room on the return, but now they are in business and poised to strike from the 25. Line gets set, first down. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. One more play to pad the stats. The give on the inside. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They get the timeout and the clock reads 3 seconds. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Strong running there, going to pick up 7 yards on the play, but they still have a 4th and 3. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of the season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
You